Hey, this is iSee109 right here at Larchmont. Check out the drip. You see it? Speed limit 109, right? California 109. Yeah, a gentleman just pulled up. He's driving my car. No, it's the same color and same style and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. I just had an awesome conversation with a television or I think reality TV producer is what she said. Her name is Deborah, and she was waiting on her daughter right here, and she sat down next to me, and we had a little conversation, and it was pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So that's what Larchmont can do. You know, you can the serendipitous nature of life is real, and I had a pleasant interaction with a producer. She said she was extremely busy, with work and but the idea of 109, the idea that Jean-Michel Basquiat, an artist whom she knows, um, the idea that he painted a person who wasn't even born yet, it resonated with her, and she said, "Wow, that's interesting." So, um, yeah, I got the story. I've got the scoop. If you're here with 109, then you can get the scoop as well. So, I mean, I've already told you the story, so there you have it. You can take it and run with it, but just remember where you heard it first. Here at IC109 on a Sunday, beautiful Sunday afternoon in Larchmont. That's what it is, 109, y'all. Yep. So I was sitting here with Deborah a few minutes ago. She was waiting for her daughter, and we were talking about the story of 109. She said it was interesting, which is wonderful. I would just like to have more people, to share the story with and have it resonate. I'm sure it will. Deborah said it's an interesting story. People can certainly, if they lend me an ear and they hear the story, they will definitely, find something about it that's cool. That's what it's all about. So 109 Larchmont on a Sunday. In about 2 or 3 days, 3 days on Wednesday, I'll be in Japan doing the same thing. So when? Really? Can I give you something? I want to give you a sticker.
Okay.
Did you?
I heard you say Japan.
Oh,
There.
did you see Shibuya? Did you see
Of
109?
course.
She saw Shibuya Ichimaru-kyu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shibuya Crossing. Shibuya Crossing.
Hey.
I was there. I'm
Are-
always in Japan.
I'm guessing, are you Filipino?
Yes.
Ah, kumusta ka?
Fine. Mabuti.
Mabuti. Have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye bye. Hey, that was cool. That was cool. So she was in Japan recently. So hey, just wait a little bit longer and you catch the vibe. Shibuya Ichimaru-kyu. I'm catching all the Tokyo vibes before I go there. Bring me Tokyo vibes. That's all I have to say is Tokyo and people will come. Yeah, look at this. This is the law of attraction, right? Look, the Toyota, the Toyota RAV4, Japanese car right here. It's perfect. 109. It's beautiful. That's what it is, y'all. Shibuya Ichi Marukyu. I'm hot. It's very hot out here. I need some water. I'm not gonna manifest that. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Hello. Yes, yes, indeed. Beautiful day. Larchmont. It kind of just happens that I didn't plan it, but every time I turn the camera off, then someone comes up and I have an awesome conversation, an awesome interaction with them, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty dope. So here we are at Larchmont. Folks are walking up and down the street doing their regular thing, just shopping and all that kind of stuff. I'm out here promoting my YouTube channel as well as my stickers, my little merch. Just getting into the groove before my trip to Tokyo, Japan in a few days. So just letting people know I see 109. Like if they see me, then that's enough. They see 109. That's what it is right here. Larchmont, Los Angeles on a Sunday, y'all. Yes. Get it. How's it going?
Good, brother.
Very good, very good. Yeah. Larchmont. What is this? Levain? Levan? a bakery I'm standing in front of. No, I'm not standing in front of the bakery. I'm standing over here. I'm sitting down. This is I'm just doing as the public does. Just sitting and chilling and doing me. Not standing in front of any businesses, not doing all that. Hello. Yeah. Sorry if I looked interested. I'm not. I love that t-shirt.
Thank you.
Sorry if I looked like I was interested. I am not, she says. That's what's up. Los Angeles, Larchmont. So I just had a conversation with a producer, and then I had a conversation with just a local cat, an LA native like me, like myself, a alike. Okay, like attracts like. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So I got my little stickers right here, waiting for the passers-by. Nobody wants to be bombarded with any selling or salesmanship and all that kind of that jazz. I'm just here doing my thing. Larry Wiggs out in Larchmont. This is an excellent place to come if you're traveling, if you're a tourist or what have you, and you want to see Los Angeles, you want to be in a safe area, a safe, cool zone. This is the place to be right here. It's the place to be because you have restaurants all up and down on both sides. It's good vibes. It's an affluent community, so yeah. So it's all that. Yep, yep, yep. And I'm here doing my thing on a beautiful sunny day, and nobody is interested in a sticker. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. See what happens. This is a good look. It's a good shot. You can get everybody as they're passing by. You can see what's going on. It's all good. How you doing, brother? You coming to sit down? No.
What are you recording?
From my YouTube channel. It's called iSee109. I'm handing these out for free. Please take one and what's up? What you thinking?
I wish you had one that said I-95.
I-95. What does that mean to you?
That's where I'm from.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's the road. Can I have another one,
Yeah, yeah.
please? No, just one of these.
Oh, okay.
If you look up what I-95 is, that's the freeway through South Florida.
Yeah, I know the I-95, 95 South. That was that band. So what does that mean to you?
That means that
None of that. No, I know.
I'm trying to drive 180 and tell everybody get out the road.
All right, brother. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. I-95.
I'm gonna be on there.
Yeah. So, all right, all right. Yo, man. Yeah, just interacting with folks. Make sure you have something to hand to the people, to give to the people. I do really want people to subscribe to iSee109, but if they don't, they don't. That's what it is. So, that's what it is. Hello? Yeah. So, Deborah, the producer, was from England. So, met someone from England, met someone a Los Angeles native. Yeah, it's all good. Everybody's out here. Did I mention that probably a couple of years ago I didn't meet him, but I saw Tyler, the Creator. He was out here. So that's what you do. Just come on out, enjoy yourself in the beautiful California weather, California sun, and just enjoy the moment, enjoy life with everyone else. That's what everyone is here to do. Just enjoy themselves on a beautiful, peaceful Sunday in Los Angeles.
Is this like a podcast that you're doing?
I'm recording from my YouTube channel and whatever. What's your name?
My name's Parker.
Parker. What you doing today?
I'm getting this cat food. You feel me?
Okay.
Got to. It's expensive, but it's what
Yeah.
you got to do.
Are you a LA native?
No, I'm from North Carolina.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how are you enjoying LA?
It's cool. There's no humidity, which is nice. The fact that it's 72 in June is nice. Back home, it would be like 93 and like 90% humidity, so that's cool. It's different though. There's a lot more white people. You feel me?
He said there's a lot more of another kind. That's what's
You
up.
feel me? A lot more by far, but then also like there's a lot more of like there's a lot more other cultures of people out here than down in the South, so that's really cool to experience. as well.
So you're cool with what you say. You're cool with that going on the YouTube if I
Yeah,
post it.
please. Yeah, please.
That's
please,
what's
please,
up.
please.
Keeping it real out here. Okay,
Absolutely,
Larchmont.
absolutely. If there's white people around here, there's white people around here. You feel me? That's it. Just is what it is at the end of the day. I don't mean anything by it unless they're rude, which sometimes they are. But there's nothing. You feel me? But there's nothing that you can really do about that, I guess.
So can I give you a sticker of mine for my
Please,
channel?
please, my
You guys have a pen or can you? You were standing over here just being patient and everything. Oh my! What's your name?
Anaya.
All right. You're also from South Carolina.
No, I'm actually from Ohio.
Okay. All right. Cleveland or
Youngstown. It's an hour from Cleveland, though. Yeah, it's the hood. It's the hood. Yeah.
it's a hood. She says. All right.
It- Be hood.
Shout out my niggas.
Shout out
bruh.
niggas. You feel me?
I do have a pen. You need a pen?
So yes, please.
What was your name?
My name is Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
What
What
are
I-
you out here doing? Just-
I would like. I want to build my YouTube following or subscribership. So if you guys could subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it. I'm asking for $1.09.
Fuck.
You did that.
Hold on, I was like, man, wait, that's like.
There
is
was
there
a
reason?
man
Hold
with
up, let me see.
goddamn steel drums over there, and
Yeah.
I swear to God, I gave him my last $2 in my wallet because he was on the steel drums. We ain't got a dollar.
We got
on?
coins
You,
in it,
you
so-
got Zelle?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. A Zelle, Cash App. That's what's up.
No, literally. Hold on.
That's such an exact. Oh, because it's. Okay, 109. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Clock it.
We're understanding it.
All right, that's as best as I could write it. So on YouTube, it's iSee109.
Got it.
Yeah. So
I love a sticker.
all right. So these are the 3 stickers there.
Boom, boom, boom.
So this is your pen.
Thank you. Actually, I was gonna ask you back for that.
Oh, okay.
How is it being in Larchmont though? People come up to you often, or?
No. Larchmont for me, I grew up here, so I didn't feel comfortable being out here. I would like come here, get my things, and then I would leave.
And you're from where?
I'm from LA.
But like where in LA?
Baldwin Hills.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But now that I'm doing this is me stepping out of my comfort zone, kind of. But Larchmont is definitely a hub. It's a magnet. It brings you here. I saw Tyler the Creator here a couple of years ago. So
A lot of people come out here. Yeah. It's a vibe. It can be, but it can also be a little suffocating over here.
You definitely see a lot of people that you're like, oh, you're from what's it called? Oh, you're from what's it called? And that's cool and that's interesting. But then it's also like sometimes the attitude that they bring based on like the ego, or like based on like the ego that they have or based on like the culture that they've created for themselves, they kind of bring that over here and then like the whole area kind of gets like that and it's like, why do I want to be around y'all right now?
And that's
Like
why
I'm trying.
giving, I come here and then I bounce
come here
right
and I
out.
bounce.
I grab my Jenny's, a pint
You
from
feel
over
me?
there, and
I
I
grab a
bounce.
coffee,
I come here and I bounce.
a
That's what's up.
magazine or something, you feel me? Over at the magazine stand. Do what I gotta do and get out.
Handle business, don't linger.
No.
You said your name is Anaya?
Yeah.
Anaya and?
Parker.
And Parker. All right. And Anaya, I saw your shirt and I was like, oh, that's dope. Sorry if I looked interested. I'm not. That's what's up.
Put your number in.
For sure. Oh, yeah. All right. That's me right there. Yeah, so Anaya, if you could say to the camera, iSee109, say maybe if you want to say your name or maybe not, it's up to you. But the tagline is iSee109. I mean, I'll
IC109?
yeah, you guys can get together.
Let me take this joint out of my
Excuse
mouth
me.
so my mother won't see it. Jesus. Good Lord.
What does IC109 mean to you?
That's why it's my birthday.
Oh.
So we see you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
You got it on the
So your birthday's.
October 9th.
And we do see you. We do see 10-9.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
He's a cool ass nigga. man.
We see 10-9. You feel me? You already know what it is. California,
Out here in
LA.
Larchmont.
Out here in
Difference out
Larchmont
here.
with the
Come
white
on.
people, you feel me? Got to bring some culture to them because they don't know what that is. I see 10-9, baby. Go ahead.
Yo, stepping outside your comfort zone is pretty dope. Is pretty dope. So, Larchmont, in front of a Japanese-made RAV4 catching vibes. The ghetto bird is about to pull over. If it's if it's the ghetto bird in the ghetto, then what is it when you're not in the ghetto? That's not actually a ghetto bird. It's just a helicopter. I guess that's what it is. If you're not in the hood, then it's just a helicopter flying overhead. That's all that it is. So I remember, oh, I've got some 10-9 stories for right here in Larchmont. Um, I was in, I was pulling up here. I was down the street. I pulled up one day. I was looking for parking. I pulled into the stall, and for whatever reason, oh, I remember the reason now. I just thought about it. So I pulled into the stall, but the meter had expired. So that meant I would have had to have paid to park. And I was like, I don't want to pay. I was being cheap. So what I did instead was I reversed, and then I pulled into the stall right next to that one. I was oblivious to how the stalls are labeled, how the meters are labeled. But what happened is I pulled into, I think, 107, and then I backed up, and then I pulled into 109. I had no idea. All I knew is that the meter was available. The green light was flashing, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to get a parking space for free, which I did. So that was my 109, my 10-9 moment right here at Larchmont. So that's what's up. Anaya got it on the first, hit the nail on the head because she said, oh, so if it's IC109, that means I see you. Yeah. That means that she sees me. I'm like, yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, right. So I had parked, and then I reversed and pulled into the next stall, and the next stall I pulled into was stall number 109. I had to check the microphone. I thought that I was a little worried that perhaps I might have turned the microphone off, and that would have been bad. That would not have been good. For all of the interaction I had with Anaya and Patrick, oh, that would have been bad. But we're good. We're good. We got the audio up and running. Things are moving. Things are looking good. Everything is looking good. So I see 10-9. Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right, so people are curious for sure. Hey, excuse me. People are curious for sure, and I am certainly, yeah, in the right spot. So we're just gonna keep it rolling, keep it going. Um, it is what it is. It's a beautiful sunny day. I've got to get out of here before 3 o'clock. It's, I've, I've got 2 hours. No, I've got 1 hour. Yeah, I've got about an hour left to be out here in beautiful Larchmont doing it as I'm doing it right now. So it is what it is. Larchmont. Yep. I told my 10-9 story about being in Larchmont. That's one thing. Um, I ran into Deborah today. She's a producer, reality TV show producer. I ran into another fella, Greg. Talked to Greg, and then after talking to Greg, I met Anaya and Patrick, who are from South Carolina. So this is a recap of what's happened today. So here we are in Larchmont on this Sunday. Peace and blessings from iSee109. I'm out. Momentarily, I'm out. I'll get back. I'll get back in a second, though. Yeah, y'all. So here we are at Larchmont. So the idea, is that my belly? Oh my goodness. The idea is to get $1.09 donation from folks. $1.09. Fundraising in where is this? This is Larchmont. Fundraising in Larchmont. So $1.09. That's what it's all about. So here you go, bro. Basquiat. The brother's wearing a Basquiat shirt. He doesn't even know, man. I wasn't quick enough. I didn't see it. Like, Let's hope that the brother comes back this way. He'll be like, okay, I gotta run up on him and tell him, man. Oh, if anybody should have this sticker right here, is that brother. That brother right there with the Basquiat, with the Basquiat. He's wearing it. He's wearing the Basquiat t-shirt. I see him pulling up. Maybe I should go track him down. Yeah, let me do that. Hey, good people, welcome to iSee109 here in Larchmont, and we just met right outside of Lavain Bakery. You guys had to take off, but this video right here is dedicated to TChala's mom, all right? So you guys know who you are. So let me see. You guys asked me about Japan, and as I mentioned before, I've been to Japan a number of times. I like to say this, so I'm going to repeat it. In 2013, I went to Japan 3 times. In 2015, I went to Japan 5 times, all right? Other years, I might have gotten to Japan once or twice. Yeah, so anyhow, questions for you, all right? How do you do Japan, all right? Well, we were talking a minute ago, and you said that you're going to be landing in Haneda Airport, and I would recommend Haneda over Narita because Narita is slightly farther away from, Tokyo Central, right? So you've already saved yourself about half an hour worth of a commute from the airport into Tokyo. Good job. Good job there. I would, I wonder because Narita is probably, I'm sure Narita is a newer airport that it probably has some. It's probably fancier, so you might have missed out on that. But let's not worry about those things. Okay, let's just keep moving forward. All right, so you're gonna have to get from Haneda into Tokyo Central, right? A number of ways to do that. The trains, and the trains are by far the easiest way. I can't speak specifically to, which train to take and which line and how much you can save or whatever. Just don't get in a taxi. Don't go with the buses. Take the trains. Take you into the city. Okay? So that's how we get into Japan and how we get into Tokyo. All right? Now, what do you want to do while you're there? All right. Well, this is the channel iSee109. So I would say I'm asking you when you're there. It's an easy thing to do. You're gonna go to Shibuya Crossing, and Shibuya Crossing is that location. Everyone knows it. It's world famous. That's where thousands of people cross. It's an intersection, right? And so thousands of people cross at one time. We have these intersections, these 2 streets or what have you, and you've got people going, in that direction, and then north, south, east, and west, right? Well, in Japan, I believe it's a five street intersection, and so you've got thousands of people moving across the street at one time. So you have to visit Shibuya Crossing. Don't worry, it's so famous, it's so popular. You're going to eventually find it. It's going to be no biggie, okay? All right, but Shibuya Crossing, get your pictures there and what have you. Now, the thing about going to, there's a tortoise. Wow. The tortoise just passed in a baby push cart. Move slowly, that's the lesson. All right? Don't move too fast, move slowly. A tortoise, the turtles have been here for millions of years. Okay, but I get sidetracked easily. Let's continue now. All right, so what was I saying? Shibuya Crossing. Now, at Shibuya Crossing, there'll be thousands of people. It's going to be crowded. So what you want to do there is you want to get some pictures to take in that historic, memorable, popular location. Now, do me a favor while you're there. Do me a huge favor. Make sure that when you take your photo, that in the photo behind you, you see these numbers 109. How do you do that? How is that possible? Well, there's a famous teenage girls shopping mall. It's called Shibuya Ichimaru-kyu. Shibuya Ichimaru-kyu. Shibuya is the area, is the city, the name of the area, and Ichimaru-kyu means 109. I'm not kidding, y'all. 109. That's why I love Japan so much. It just resonates with me, okay? Did I mention that 10-9, that's my birthday? So the first time I went to Japan and I saw 10-9 on the on the building, I was like, I'm at home. Those are my numbers. That's me right there. Japan sees me. This is iSee109. All right, so we're in Japan. We're at Shibuya Crossing. You take a photo, and in the photo, in the background, you've got Shibuya Ichimaru-kyu in the background. And send that to me. I'll upload it to my my Instagram. My Instagram page is also iSee109. It's all iSee109, iSee109. It's very repetitive, monotonous, I know. All right? Okay, so you're walking around Japan in October. You're going in October. You said October. My goodness, that's the 10. Okay, 10. Did you know that 10 means heaven? But that's another thing. In Japanese, 10 means heaven. Okay? All right. Only the sound of the word, not the number 10, okay? But the sound. If you say 10 in Japan, they will hear that as, they might interpret that as heaven. And Japan is heaven, really. Okay, so where are we now? Shibuya Crossing, done. A photo at Shibuya Crossing with Shibuya Ichimaru-kyu, which is 109 in the background. Two things are down. Also in Shibuya Crossing, you want to go to the Hachiko statue. Hachiko statue, all right, the story. Get this. There was a dog that waited on its owner, its master, waited for its master for years. Okay, so the dog had been trained to wait at the train depot for the master on a daily basis. And when the master was alive, the master would come, meet the dog, and then take it home and whatever, and life would go on. Well, the master died. When the master died, the dog no longer had a companion, a master to greet him, to meet him. It didn't matter. The dog continued to meet at that location. Some folks they don't feel comfortable, they don't want to walk in front of the camera, but it's natural. So the dog would, for year in and year out, would sit at the depot at the same time, waiting for the master for probably like 5 years after the master died. So the Japanese took that as a sign. Ding, it was a sign, and they created a statue dedicated to the dog named Hachiko. I said all of that to say, take a picture with the statue. World famous. You probably see a crowd around there and just have to wait your turn or whatever, but yeah, there's that. So Shibuya Crossing, that's what you do. Okay, now, quickly, there's a black-owned soul food restaurant in Tokyo. Black-owned, all right? Black-owned soul food restaurant. A black-owned soul food restaurant in Tokyo. The name of the restaurant is Soul Food House. Soul Food House, all right? So I'm recommending it because, when you get to Japan, you definitely want to take in Japanese culture, but at the same time, you want to feel at home. Not saying that, eating soul food is going to make you feel at home. You guys are fine. Fine. Natural is better. I'm not. Goodness. So, what is it? Yeah, so Soul Food House in Tokyo is the place to go. And so, yeah, support them, learn their story. And isn't that beautiful that Japan is a place that we have found, we've made our home, at least that couple. But then there's so many other stories, so many other, African Americans who, have found Japan to be, a beautiful, wonderful place, as well as I'm sure you will on your journey. Let's see. And for a myriad of reasons, okay? So if you stay in Tokyo, there are some interesting places to visit. The places to visit include, let's see, the Harajuku area. The girls get dressed up in these really creative outfits. So you'll be able to see some girls wearing some really wild things. Yeah, that's in Harajuku. Then these Harajuku, Shibuya, um, these places are all within walking distance, and so it might be, yeah. I was gonna say it might be. Well, I don't know what I was actually gonna say. I lost my train of thought. But um, when I was there, I walked around the area and I had no problem seeing a lot of these famous sites. Now, oh, something that I would like to do that I'm not gonna do this time because you guys said you're gonna be there in October. I'm gonna be there in like 3 days. All right. Um, I would have liked to have um, rode the train, the Shinkansen, the bullet train in Japan. I would have liked to have done that the trip on this trip that I'm going to take. Now I've ridden the Shinkansen before. I've done that before, but this time what I would like to do is I'd like to arrive in Japan and then take the Shinkansen from Tokyo all the way down to Fukuoka. You can go farther than Fukuoka, but I'm familiar with Fukuoka. Okay. I would like to do that. Now, the way to do that would be to get the JR Rail Pass. Japan's rail systems are wonderful, and I would suggest having that experience. Introduce, or excuse me, add that experience into your journey. So, like, I don't know how much time you guys have, but the JR Rail Pass has, I think, a 3-day option, a 7-day pass option, and then more. So if you're going to use the train for 3 days at minimum, 7 days, whatever, all the way up to 30, 40 days or whatever floats your boat, suits you, you can get a JR pass for that. And then you can just ride the train any time, any day that you want, just up and down Japan and stuff like that. So that's something to do. You can see the whole country. All right. The beer. Sapporo. I heard you mention the beer factory. That's a great experience. I mean, there's nothing that you are going to do that I'm not gonna co-sign if you're in Japan. All right, because I've been and I had a great time doing everything. I went to Asahi, the Asahi factory, 2015, I believe it was, and that was an awesome experience. At the end of the tour, they give you three small, but for me, they're actually pretty large glasses to try three different types of beer. The catch was you only had 20 minutes to drink those beers, so it wasn't like you could sip it, and enjoy your time. No, it was like chug, 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 taste, reminisce, or ponder, and then next chug, 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 taste, ponder. Okay, taste, ponder. Okay, get out of here. It was quick. It was quick. All right. So we left out of there a little tipsy, a little buzzed, right? So Sapporo's up north. If you have the JR pass, you can get up north that way. All right. Now, for some other types of entertainment, word on the street is the Mario Kart adventure type of thing. You can do Mario Kart on the actual streets where there are cars. If it sounds dangerous, that's because it is. I was told, my buddy told me that the Japanese don't actually like this. So, all right, that they don't actually like that. I haven't done it. It seems interesting, but at the same time, you're in the streets in a very low to the ground, vehicle. Like, I'll pass. I'm sure they have plenty of attractions and stuff like that. But what else? Yeah, the Ginza. The Ginza is always, gonna attract people because it's shopping, high-end shopping and all that. I have a story about the Ginza. I'll tell you about that. I'm gonna take a break from this scene, from this shot. All right, so the Ginza. So my grandfather visited Japan during the war, right? He was stationed out there, and he said that he walked into a restaurant and a bar with his buddies, and he said that he knew where everything was located in that bar. So for him, it was a very spiritual, very different experience. And he said to me, he said, I must have been Japanese in my prior life, right? Because it just felt so natural and, yeah, intuitive, very intuitive. So that's the story about the Ginza that came from my grandfather. All right. All right. So let's wrap this up, shall we? Um, R&B and jazz. I think you're gonna find a lot of R&B and jazz bars, dive bars, and I have a map of the locations from the north all the way down south in Japan. My favorite is in the city of Fukuoka down south, and it's called Goodies. I've known Goody, I believe, since 2000 and was it 13 or maybe 2015? I forget. But Goodies is an awesome guy. The first time I met him, he's Japanese. He lived in California, however. The first time I met Goody, and I told him that I was from Los Angeles, Goody said to me, "Do you know Crenshaw?" And I was like, "Do I?" Like, you speaking my language, Goody. Goody's about the age of my dad. He's in his 70s, but he's a bartender and a DJ. And yeah,